My name's Greg Sarter. I'm the owner and president of Silver Creek Leather Company in New Albany, Indiana. And we manufacture leathercraft supplies that are distributed through craft stores throughout the country. We deal with a lot of the major brands, major chains in the country. We make leather lacing, leathercraft kits such as moccasins, billfolds. We sell tools. And we do all that right here in our New Albany manufacturing plant. We've been in business since 2002, so right now that's about 13 years. And our business started out very small with 3 employees, and it has grown steadily or erratically through the years. But now we have about 48 people working here. And our products are distributed in around 2,800 stores around the country. We started working with Work One because we needed more workers. As we've grown, we got the first few by word of mouth, but as our business developed, we needed higher skilled employees with more skills, more training, more background, and we were able to find those through Work One. One of the reasons we work with Work One is their screening process. They identify candidates that are good for us. We give the associates there some parameters of what we're looking for, and they've been able to send a lot of good people to us. We started with Work One signing on to the Indiana Career Connect site. And as an employer, there's a lot of resources there that are available to us. We can post jobs, we can track our history there, and that's the same website that's connected to other agencies throughout the state and lets us broadcast our postings as near or close as we want to. We will use that site when we're looking for a specific employee or a specific job. We'll post a job there. People can see that job and apply based on the parameters that we put in. When we post these jobs on the Indiana Career Connect site, people can apply directly to us. But also we can look on the site and find potential candidates there. By using our screening process as an employer, we may be looking for someone who isn't actively looking for us. And when we work with the associates at Work One, they help us draw up the jobs properly, but as hard as we try, we may always miss something. So we can look from this end and they can look from their end for the potential jobs. Another program that we've used with Work One is the Certified Production Technician Program. This started 2 or 3 years ago, and we were part of the first group that went through. We sent a couple of our employees through the program that teaches them how to be a better employee and how to look outside their own skill set as to how business is done today. Manufacturing plants have a variety of duties and responsibilities and jobs that require some training and some knowledge of, even if you may not be doing that particular job. The training program helps employees understand their own job better, but also gives them an idea of what their fellow workers are going through. They learn a little bit about purchasing procedures, warehousing procedures, safety procedures, something about electricity and measuring and communications. It's a very good program that makes any worker a little more rounded, well-rounded, and able to be effective in today's market. Some of the benefits that we have by working with Work One is it saves us a tremendous amount of time. They do pre-screening of potential candidates. They will send us people, when we first post a job, if they know of somebody who's right for that job or if they think might be right, they'll send them directly to us or send us a resume. But we also know something about that person. They've gone through the process. Number one, we know they want a job. They're looking for work. And Work One has the connections for people who have been recently displaced through no fault of their own, and that's where we pick up our best employees. If a company moves or shuts down, there's a wealth of people there that are good people and good workers. They may have been at that company for 5 or 10 years and just haven't had to look for a job for a while. Those are the people we want, and Work One has the most readily accessed to those people. One of the other things we like about working with Work One is they've been very helpful and responsive to our needs. They sit down and listen to my plant manager or myself as to who it is we're looking for, what type of employee we have, what is the work environment that they'll be in, and that always helps in the work screening process. We could post an ad in the paper or online and just take everybody that applies, and it would take us days and days to sift through all those workers. Working with the people at Work One, that process is streamlined for us. So their knowledge of their resource, which is the people, and the needs, which is what we have, they put 2 and 2 together pretty well. We would recommend them, Work One, to other employers. I think you get people from the area. They provide employees or candidates from the area who we know want to be here, and they're matching up skill sets and our job requirements. So I think that should be an automatic first choice of anybody any employer who's looking for workers. When we first started working with Work One, I think Amanda Shoemate was our associate there that handled our account. She got us set up on Indiana Career Connect, which can be a challenging program to work with, but she gave us very good advice and was great. She's very helpful to work with. We've also worked with Adam and Cliff and several of the other people there. They've toured our facility. They understand what we're looking for in a worker. They understand the work environment, and they help us try to make a good fit between the employee and our company. If I were going to give some advice to job seekers who are working through Work One, first thing I tell them is work with your career coach. The career coach knows a lot more than you're going to find online looking through all the job postings. They can assess your skills, they can help you not waste your time and send you to the employers or the jobs that you're going to be best suited for. The second thing I would say is be honest. If there's some dirt to be dug up on you, it's going to come out. And for your benefit, you'd much rather have that be known early on in the process, that you don't get 2 or 3 weeks into a job and then all of a sudden, we find out that you were discharged for a felony theft at your previous employer. Then that's not going to work out too well and you'll be gone from your new job. If you're honest, then that helps the employer and it helps you to get put in the right position. The third thing I would recommend is to be current. If you've been in a job for a long time and haven't refreshed your computer skills or accounting skills or machining skills or whatever it is that you do, you need to be current and ready to work in today's workplace. Almost every position today has some interaction with computers, And you have to be able to use those to perform your job. You have to use those to communicate. And Work One has several different classes and learning tools to help prepare you for working in today's market. Any employer wants to have employees that they can have forever. We don't generally want to hire somebody on a short-term basis. If you're looking for a career, we want to look ahead beyond that current job and what can you do for us in the future.